The hum of the airport was constant, but in one quiet corner, the sound seemed to fade into a chilling silence. A woman in a royal blue jacket sat motionless in a wheelchair, her pale hands gripping a leather folder as though it were the last thing tethering her to this world. Outside, rain lashed against the vast glass windows, streaking the runway lights into a blur. A man in a red jacket stood at a distance, holding the hand of a little girl, both of them frozen in place, their eyes locked on her, yet neither moved closer. Something was wrong. Terribly wrong. Why was she sitting there alone, and why did everyone seem afraid to approach? Could this meeting of strangers change everything they thought they knew about themselves? Before we continue, if you're watching us for the first time, Elliot Stories welcomes you with a warm hug and a big smile. Here, we share stories that will make your heart race, your eyes tear up, and your mind think deeply. So don't just watch, be part of the family. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, share it with someone who loves a good twist, and drop a comment telling us the city or country you're watching from. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next, because this story will pull you in until the very last second. The man's name was Mark, a single father traveling with his 8-year-old daughter, Lily. Their connecting flight had been delayed for hours, and Lily was getting restless. Mark had been pacing the terminal, trying to keep her entertained, when he noticed the woman in the wheelchair. She wasn't scrolling through a phone, reading a magazine, or sipping coffee like most other stranded travelers. She just stared. Not at anything in particular, just into space, with a kind of quiet grief that made Mark's chest tighten. He tried to ignore it at first, but every time he passed that part of the terminal, he caught her looking around, as if waiting for someone who was never going to show up. "Daddy," Lily whispered after their third pass by her, "why is that lady all alone?" Mark glanced at the woman again. "I don't know, sweetheart." But deep down, he knew it wasn't right. Something about the way she sat there told him this wasn't just a random layover. For another 30 minutes, he debated whether to go over. It wasn't his business, after all. People valued their privacy, and airports were full of all kinds of personal stories, most of them not his to pry into. But then he noticed something strange. No one from the staff had approached her. Not a single airline worker, security guard, or even a fellow passenger had spoken to her. It was as though she was invisible. That was the moment Mark made up his mind. "Stay here," he told Lily gently, leading her to sit on a bench just a few steps away. Then he walked toward the woman. "Excuse me," he began softly, crouching down to meet her eyes. "Are you okay? Do you need help with anything?" Her gaze snapped to his, and for the first time, Mark saw life flicker behind her eyes. But it was quickly replaced by hesitation, as though she was calculating whether she could trust him. "I'm fine," she said, her voice low and measured. "Just waiting for someone."